Carmen Michael, overdrive action here. We're gonna take you to a frat party. Only the way the troublemakers know.
Let me tell you, the neighbors are ready to call in a noise ordinance. The frat boys are partying tonight.
And their opponents, the team of the Hitt Burger, Brian Hitt, and Showtime Shanklin.
Tag team action heating up here on Overdrive. As you see the team of troublemakers who have made quite a name for themselves in a short time here at OVW. And we've got a first-time team here. Brian Hitt, Showtime Shanklin.
The party may be over already for the troublemakers if Brian Hitt and Showtime Shanklin have anything to say about it here tonight.
You know, the troublemakers making it known that they are part of a football-type fraternity. I wonder what they think of Shanklin here, who's a baller. You know what I mean?
Hey, I've actually heard from good authority, Eric, that you perhaps are considering pledging to Alpha Sigma Sigma.
I think so. I mean, to be honest with you, you look at these guys and go, they're my kind of people. And, you know, if I was in college right now, I might look like them. Yes.
You got a lot in common.
Saying,
of course, Glenn Spector, quite possibly the oldest living frat boy in history.
He looks good for his age. He's what, 22?
Somewhere between the age of 19 and 49. I've yet to really narrow it down, but so far,
don't age hate.
Spector doing a great job at keeping Brian Hitt under control. Tag made. In comes Cannon Christopher.
Cannon Christopher, I tell you what, is, you know, he may be under the tutelage of the big boss. Wait a minute, what's going on here?
Things are breaking down quick.
Referee Dallas Edwards trying to separate, get it one in, one out here. You see the smiles on the face.
Oh, hold on! Oh. The troublemakers with a cheap shot from behind.
Making some trouble. Like I said, first-time team, Brian Hitt and Shanklin having some communication issues.
That's exactly what it was, communication breakdown there, and troublemakers looking to take advantage.
Where Shanklin normally teaming with Justice Davis, at least for the most part, but trying this combination, and so far, not paying off. We'll see if they can get on the same page as the troublemakers are.
It's going to take a lot more than that to beat down Brian Hitt. Hitt, the Illinois native, well-traveled, travels all around the country, really has made quite the name for himself in Memphis. Now here tonight, looking to establish himself at OVW as Glenn Spector brings him down with a body slam.
You know, you can get a name for yourself all over the place, Memphis, wherever it is. Oh, man. But when you've got the name of the big boss right here, 1, 2, it's got to, just a 2. When you got the name that the big boss has, the big man on campus, that's the only name you need, right? Alpha Sigma Sigma are the letters that stand strong.
Tag is made. In comes Christopher looking for a little double team action. Sends him in right into a big boom. This could be it. 2. Hitt able to power out at 2. Showtime Shanklin was looking to break up the pinfall.
Good try and Hitt. Wow.
A lot of power behind those uppercuts. Charge again, looking to get a little more momentum behind him, but caught and dropped shoulder first.
Too powerful, carried him like a keg. Dropped him in the middle of the ring.
Hitt once again able to get out at 2, and you see right there, Cannon Christopher a little distracted by Showtime Shanklin.
Trying to look through the rule book here of Alpha Sigma Sigma and see if I fit in. I think, yes, I could. I feel like
you fit the criteria.
I'm going to pledge.
As in comes Glenn Spector swinging a miss on the chop, and now Brian Hitt teeing away. Off the rebound, into the corner, face wash boot. Wow. Let me tell you, this young man has been nothing short of impressive, and now has a hold of Spector. Spector able to fight his way out.
But you're not gonna beat the experience of Spector. He's a senior after all.
A super senior, you could say.
Well, you know.
Hitt driven into the corner now. The troublemakers drawing up the play.
Oh, man. If you didn't have Kenny Christopher as your QB1 on your fantasy team, what are you even doing?
Bit of a Hail Mary play there, and now the extra point, and it's good!
Hold on, wait, it's still up in the air. Is it through the uprights yet? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is good. Good call.
Cannon goes for the cover. Hit once again. Able to get the shoulder off the mat, but it's not looking good for Hitt right now as the troublemakers continue to isolate the hit marker.
You know that the troublemakers, the little bit of success that they've had so far, they would love to go all the way up the tag team ranks. Put those tag team championships on the mantle right there at the frat house.
Devastating neck breaker there, and Hitt desperately has to make the tag. Able to shove off Cannon, makes the leap, in comes Showtime Shanklin.
Oh, little crossover, broke his ankles.
Showtime showing off that impressive agility. Drop kick.
I gotta admit, he's got the vertical. Look out, here comes Christopher.
Diving back elbow brings down Cannon.
Shanklin is balling here. Now tag back to Hitt.
See if these two can get on the same page.
All right, finally looked like they've got some rhythm here, Carmen.
Face first goes Spectre, now Hitt. Could be, setting up for something, but it seems like Cannon's staying one step ahead there.
That's the kind of teamwork you don't want to have right there. Wait a minute, are we going to set up for I thought we were setting up for another extra point.
The troublemakers working as a well-oiled machine.
Oh,
they caused the hangover!
Oh! Wow!
And let me tell you, Brian Hitt is going to feel this one tomorrow.
Impressive.
Here are your winners, the Troublemakers!
You know there's going to be a rager tonight at the frat house, Carmen. The Troublemakers, another victory for Alpha Sigma Sigma.
Eric, I'm going to need some tips on how to treat a hangover.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Overdrive. I'm the returning lovely Linda Kay along with the beautiful Jessica White.
Yes, I'm so excited. Linda Kay, back this week from vacation. I'm happy that you're back. I didn't have, no one can tell because you're Asian, but I didn't have any fun without Linda being here to host.
Okay, we'll get back to that a little bit. But first of all, we just had an exciting tag match. Showtime Shanklin and Brian Hitt versus the Troublemakers, always bringing the trouble because, you know, they are from Alpha Sigma Sigma, and that does spell out ass.
Yeah, who doesn't love ass?
Yeah.
But also, I was rooting for Showtime and Hemp, is that his name?
Brian Hitt, the hit marker.
The hit marker, yes, not Brian Hemp, but Showtime, I can say. I appreciate your help on pronunciation, so as always, Linda.
All right, well, also, okay, so last week I did watch Jessica while I was sitting on the beach sipping on my margaritas. Stellar job.
You watched?
Yeah,
Oh.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and you know what? You had a lot of antics, but honestly, that didn't bother me. I think normally it would, but I'm just glowing because, you know, I'm already feeling hot just thinking about what I have going up this week, and that's that date with Andy Davis.
That's why you're glowing. That makes a lot of sense. I was going to say, Linda, that date, we need to talk about that. Mm-hmm. Yes.
We shall. But coming up, more action on Overdrive. We have Draco Bennett facing off against Kid Colossus.
Colossus? I can't.
Yeah. Z-Force.
That, I'm glad you said it, Linda.
And a women's division match when we have Karter Cauffman facing off against Judy Lee Taylor.
Julie Lee Taylor.
Judy
Look
Lee
at that,
Taylor.
everybody. I remember.
I know Judy is.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
I'll
yes,
go
no,
with
Linda.
Judy.
Professionalism.
Okay.
You're
Yes.
awesome. Yes.
You're back after the break.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen OVW Rise on Thursday nights live, well, why not? Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Get your tickets now at OVWTix.com and become part of the action every Thursday night as OVW Rise broadcasts around the world.
Come see me.
So if you haven't seen OVW live,
Why not? Do you use Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Birmingham, Alabama, Draco Bennett.
The Bend That Superstar, one of the standouts of the OVW Academy, set for action here tonight on Overdrive. Folks, as always, Carmen Michael and the voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, here ringside for yet another excellent edition of Overdrive.
The Bend That Superstar used to stand on the sidelines as a part of the Crimson Tide.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Percival Goodington III, and representing the Z-Force, Kid Colossus, the Mega Body.
The Mega Buddy. He's giving out hugs today.
Well, from the sidelines to the sidekick, the Mega Buddy representing Z-Force, just throwing out hugs to everyone.
I bet you the University of Alabama would have liked to have Kid Colossus on their sidelines. Look at this. Oh, a hug from Percy. Why not?
The friendly giant set for competition here on Overdrive, going for a hug to our official.
Come on, Charlene, give him a hug.
Come on,
Just give him a hug. He's so cuddly. Kid Colossus, of course, part of the Z-Force, teaming up with Super Z, and of course, there's, whoa,
Draco Bennett wanting no part of the hug.
their assistant, Percival Goodington, the 13th on the outside, but yes, the Bend That Superstar not interested in the embrace of Kid Colossus.
I'll tell you who is, the Hotpoint Davis Arena calling for a hug. Will we see it?
I think Draco's, no. What is it? No.
Draco Bennett immediately on the back of Kid Colossus. This is exactly what you have to do to bring down the giant.
Yeah, can you blame him, though? I mean, this is a contest where somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and hugging is not part of that.
Folks, Draco Bennett, certainly no small individual in his own right, is absolutely dwarfed by Kid Colossus, and now maybe crushed in the corner, but able to evade. Bennett showing off that impressive athleticism here. You mentioned the football background, former collegiate athlete. And certainly translated well to the ring thus far. Now off the ropes, oh, brought down by Colossus.
Kid Colossus not in the mood to hug right now.
Bennett's drawn up the play, but so far, nothing is working.
Ever since the formation of the Z-Force, they're recruiting members, kids, and adults alike everywhere.
Oh, running splash into the corner. Bennett absolutely flattened.
Look out, Kid Colossus got him again.
Like a runaway train, and now.
Now how about a hug?
Bennett was going for that knockout blow, but caught.
I think at this point, Bennett would be smart to go for the hug.
Colossus with that tight grip on the wrist. Nowhere to go if you're Draco Bennett.
Look how he's got that wrist bent back. Oh, man.
That left hand able to create a little bit of distance. Draco's got to capitalize here. Immediately on the back of Colossus, once again trying to put the giant to sleep.
Again, this is intelligent. You get on the man's back. If you're going to bring down somebody bigger than you, why not put him to sleep? You just got to be careful he doesn't fall backwards on top of you.
Mega Buddy could be fading here.
Feeding off the power of the Z-Force here at the Hotpoint Davis Arena is Kid Colossus.
You can feel the energy, and now Bennett turned right around into a clothesline.
Got him again.
Colossus daring him to get back on his feet. Looks for the clothesline once again. Bennett able to evade. Oh, caught!
There's a hug. There's a hug.
Bear hug locked in from Kid Colossus and belly to belly.
Colossus. Is it time to fly? Carmen, I think it's time to fly.
Air Colossus.
Here is your winner, Kid Colossus!
Under the watchful eye of Percival Goodington the 13th, and of course, members of the Z-Force everywhere. Your winner, Kid Colossus.
A super-sized splash and a super-sized hug from the Mega Buddy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Indianapolis, Indiana, Grand Slam, Karter, Cauffman.
We are back on OVW Overdrive as Karter Cauffman looking to play ball here in singles competition.
About to hit one out of the park. There it goes. Back, 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 back. Gone!
And her opponent, from Skid Row Holler, Judy Lee Taylor.
Judy Lee Taylor making her debut right here at OVW and gonna face off against Karter Cauffman.
Let me tell you, folks, if you are not familiar with Judy Lee Taylor, she is here to make an impression tonight. One of the most explosive powerhouses you are going to see anywhere on the independent scene.
I take it you're a fan, Carmen. You seem to know a lot about this young lady.
I have been on the call for many of Judy's matches. Let me tell you, there are none quite like her, but I know her mindset entering this matchup a little bit different as she's looking to make quite the impact here at OVW.
Well, you talk about somebody whose mindset has been different, and that's Karter Cauffman. She has turned on the energy. She has turned on a little bit of the attitude, and I've got to say, I like it. I like it, Carmen.
Kaufman's extra motivated, really was frustrated with that series of losses, now looking to get back to her winning ways, brought down by the powerhouse.
Let's not forget, in her early career, she had a pinfall victory over the then champion, J-Rod. I don't think she ever got a title match, and frankly, she deserves it.
She's got a chip on her shoulder, and rightfully so.
Wouldn't you?
Speaking of chip on a shoulder, of course, Judy Lee Taylor, trained by the legendary Dr. Tom Pritchard. Everywhere she goes, she carries that around like a badge of honor. She wants to make Dr. Tom proud, and here tonight, selfishly, she wants to really make herself proud. Wants to make a name for herself at OVW.
Well, what a good way to do it right here on TV on Overdrive. But Karter Cauffman, like I said, she's been stepping it up. You know, I don't think I'd heard Karter Cauffman speak in the first 6 months I knew her. And now you walk by her backstage, and I'm not saying this happened to me, but she's going to tell you, get the heck out of my way.
She's not a pushover anymore. She's certainly not afraid to speak her mind, but Judy Lee Taylor showing off those impressive quads, trying to choke out Kaufman. Kaufman able to power out.
Karter trying to take the powerful Taylor. Takes her right over with that headlock.
Using the corner to her advantage. Now Kaufman looking to keep the bigger athlete down.
I'll tell you what, I am impressed by the physique of Taylor for sure.
Taylor, no! That country strong clothesline.
Without a doubt.
Let me tell you, not a lot of things to do down in the holler. I'm not sure if you know this.
I've been to a few hollers in my time. There can be some fun stuff going on down there, but yeah. Otherwise, oh my!
Double overhand chop from Judy Lee Taylor.
Chopping wood, throwing around some stumps. I imagine that's probably how she got that country strong physique.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest competitors I have ever seen. And Judy Lee Taylor just absolutely having her way with Kaufman right now.
Raking the eyes right across that top rope. Again, right into the corner.
Taylor yelling, strike two.
Mocking the softball background, Karter Kaufman.
That's what it's all about. She's trying to prove a point, trying to establish herself here.
Of course, Kaufman, the Grand Slam's not just a nickname. Oh! She actually had a lot of championships in softball in the state of Indiana growing up.
Oh! Was going for that triple instead, eats a big boot. Kaufman with a reversal off the Irish whip. In comes Taylor, misses with the clothesline.
Oh,
Kaufman with one of her own.
You see the intensity on the face of Grand Slam Karter Kaufman.
Kaufman up to bat. Oh!
And there's 3 strikes for you.
Building quite the combination. Now charging in, misses with the kick. Taylor staying one step ahead. Taylor with a handful of hair just pulling Kaufman off the ground. Incredible strength.
Just blatantly right in front of the referee here. Of course, referee Dallas Edwards admonishing
How
Taylor.
strong do you have to be, Eric, to pull someone off the mat by their hair?
And how strong does your hair have to be to survive that?
Now hoisting her up, going for the jackhammer.
Oh, my goodness. She got her.
Here, your winner, Judy Lee Taylor!
Impressive debut here from the specimen known as Judy Lee Taylor.
And I can see why you're a fan and why you followed her. Very impressive win against a game Karter Kaufman right here on Overdrive.
A huge debut for Judy Lee Taylor, also known as something else. That's why I got a little flustered before.
Big booty Judy.
Yes. I mean, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
she
in some circles, yes. known as
she is a
Big Booty
huntress
Judy.
that came straight from the trailer park to pull off
The holler.
the holler. The holler. That sounds a little offensive, Linda. But anyways, good match from Big Booty Judy. I mean,
Judy Lee Taylor.
I knew that.
But also we had a huge victory with Kid Colossus, getting that big splash on Draco Bennett. So
Well, yeah, good match. But let's talk about why Linda's glowing this day, upcoming with Brandon Davis. I mean, he seems okay, but I don't know if you saw the footage from Steven Steele. He screams at old ladies. He takes candy from babies.
Jessica,
he
you
does all
believed that.
these things. I saw the footage.
Milwaukee.
I saw the
Those
footage.
shenanigans.
Yes, and also,
Don't bring me back to when I
Steven
got
loves
injured.
you for you. Brandon Davis just wants a little hottie on his arm at all time, which you do satisfy. Yes, but he's in LA all the time. And you know what's in LA? Nothing but harlots, prostitutes, hussies, and whores.
How dare you?
Yes.
Speaking of horror, excuse me, the Nightmare Cup just began last week on Rise. So again, this year, it's not just to get the prestigious cup, but the winner of the Nightmare Cup tournament this year will also be the new tag team champion. So up next on Overdrive, we're going to have a match featuring a tag team that was a part of it last week, that being Northern Thunder, when they faced off against the unique team of JJ Lawson and
Yeah.
Exodus.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that, Linda. You didn't even have to tell me. But you're a professional, so you always make sure all the bases are covered. And then bases on the date. We can talk about that. First date, second date, third date. Don't even think you should go on a date. But
Bases?
first
Dates.
base,
Okay.
second base on dates.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Canada, London Lightning and the Storm, Northern Thunder.
Folks, if you feel the rumbling under your feet, do not fret. It's just a Northern Thunder coming into OVW Overdrive.
Youngsters have been very impressive.
And their opponents, the team of the Answer, Eros, and the Excitement, JJ Lawson.
We've got the answer, we've got the excitement. All we need now is a question mark.
Two standouts of the OVW Rush division have certainly been making a name for themselves, been making a lot of waves here at OVW, Eric.
Teaming up to see what they can do against one of the hottest new teams in OVW, and that is Northern Thunder. And we're going to start off, I believe this is the Storm, rocking that Canadian waterfall haircut, looking great.
Lawson lands on his feet. Putting that quickness to use. Charlie Harkinrana bringing down the Storm.
JJ Lawson, this youngster, is just turned heads left and right, especially in the Rush division.
Let me tell you, the Rush division certainly has had such a new life breathed into it recently. The recent influx of all the new talent. I gotta say, the Rush division is hot now, quite possibly as it's ever been.
Oh, man.
Much like the tag team division, and Northern Thunder certainly been a part of the forefront of that.
These two youngsters from north of the border, of course, all four of these guys, I don't even know if all their ages add up to about 70. I mean,
Don't ask me, I can't count that high.
They are all very, very young. Some of them not even 20 years old yet, and they've got a long future ahead of them here.
Lightning going for the cover. Lawson able to power out.
Of course, Lightning and the Storm, actual brothers, grew up in Canada. A little work in the famed dungeon.
It's very vague, the fact that they only claim to be coming from Canada. Do we know anything more about these guys? I feel like they're hiding something.
I don't know. Could be hiding in all that fantastic hair.
Swing and a miss on the clothesline.
Where's JJ
Lawson
going?
out. And look behind you. In comes the answer, Elijah Eros. Eros, perhaps one of the best pure strikers in the Rush division, connects with the drop kick.
Eros showing some fire, and I love to see it from this young man. He's had, somewhat of an identity crisis, but I think he has found exactly, no pun intended, the answer.
Shoulder driven into the corner now, looking to isolate London Lightning.
That's what you got.
Eros with a drop kick, taking out the Storm, and now charging in.
Oh, delayed drop kick.
Talking about seeing a new side of Elijah Eros. Certainly looking a lot more focused here tonight as he looks to earn his way back into the win column.
talking there to his partner, J.J. Lawson. Needs to pay attention to London Lightning here.
Lightning able to back Eros into the corner. Tag is made. In comes the Storm. And now Northern Thunder looking to show off some of that tag team acumen. Drops the elbow.
Beautiful elbow drop. Looks like Demolition. Only a younger and more high-flying version.
Such a well-oiled machine as the tag team is now the Storm. Bring Eros back to his feet. You see Eros reaching out, trying to make the tag. To the excitement, J.J. Lawson. Oh, back body drop. Rough landing for Eros, but
I was going to say, I think Lawson made that blind tag.
Lawson, who always goes pedal to the metal. We're about to see exactly what he can do off the ropes. Absolutely impressive each and every time, Eric.
That is why he is the excitement, folks.
Charging in! Lawson just throwing everything he has into every maneuver.
I tell you, of course, Lawson from the Great Smoky Mountains, but my niece, who lives on the other side of the Smoky Mountains, has a shrine to J.J. Lawson right in her bedroom. She is a big fan at the ripe old age of 10.
And as you should be, J.J. Lawson certainly has made quite the name for himself thus far, has made a lot of fans, and now Death Valley Driver brings down the Storm. Now tag is made to Elijah Eros.
Comes the answer. Man.
A little shade of Latino heat there.
Again, a first-time tag team not showing any shades.
Cover made by Eros, but look, Charlene distracted.
Charlene McKenzie trying to keep things together, and it's hard to do. I got to tell you, I will give credit to our OVW officials. When you're in there with multiple competitors, tag team match, six-man tag team match, you got to keep your eyes on all of these competitors. It's not easy.
I truly believe the OVW officials have one of the hardest jobs on the planet. It's a lot to keep these folks under order.
Oh,
Eros
man.
in the corner, turn inside out, and may have taken out his own partner by accident.
Looks like he got the heel right to the
In
face.
comes London. That lightning striking Eros.
Inverted atomic drop. J.J. Lawson's still struggling to get back up. But I think he just made a tag. As signaled by Shirley McKenzie, he did.
Well, you always have to be aware of placement when you're in the ring, where you're taking your opponent. Super kick from Lawson.
Well, he just made the mistake of kicking him back into his own corner. Makes the tag to the fresh Storm.
Right hand, and now Storm with brace control. German suplex. Look at the height on that.
Storm is fired up. Straps are coming down.
Northern Thunder looking to put things away. Hoisting Lawson up. Nowhere to go but down.
They got it.
Here are your winners, Northern Thunder!
Northern Thunder with an impressive victory here tonight on Overdrive.
I can hear the thunder right now, and these guys are heading straight to the top.
The tag match there, and again, it's Elijah Eros with J.J. Lawson. My apologies. Eros is the god of love, and sometimes you get a little flustered.
Yes, that's where the word erotic came from. Look it up, Google it. Something up here in this head, maybe a brain. Sorry, go ahead, Linda.
You know what? That was something new that I learned, so thank you. I thought I was giving a little bit of tidbits about little mythology, but there you are, giving me a lesson that might come in handy. And that being said, we talked about Northern Thunder participating in this year's Nightmare Cup, again flustered, Nightmare Cup. And let's talk about the Nightmare Cup in itself. So again, this year, the winners will also be crowned the new OVW Tag Team Champions. And Jessica, no other tag team in any other promotion is quite as prestigious, as historic as OVW's tag team titles. And it goes back to heavyweight, the time that the OVW heavyweight title took place. But also, let's name some teams that have held our tag titles. I mean, we want to go back, talk about the APA, the Dudleys, Cena Orton, Lesnar, Shelton, Minnesota Stretching Crew. We can talk about Sean Spears also having that, and just many, many other names. But again, how huge of it to have this Nightmare Cup taking place right now. It's so exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting, but also like the hair of those guys, the name of
who I interviewed, Northern Thunder.
Yeah, those fellas. Like, what spectacular mullets. I mean, really, like, I hope Tony Evans never gets mad at them because, I mean, golly, I want some hair tips from him, Linda.
Yes. All
But
right.
yeah, I also agree wholeheartedly with everything you just said because I'm also professional.
Yes. Well, let's take you to that interview. I had to sit down with Northern Thunder, and we'll find out what's more to them than those spectacular mullets.
Yes. And speaking of hair, how are you going to wear it on this date that I don't think you should go on?
Sure.
Really, Linda? But we can talk about it. Maybe we can get hair tips from the Northern Thunder. You with that hairdo. Oh. Come on, Linda.
If you haven't seen OVW Rise on Thursday nights live, well, why not? Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Get your tickets now at OVWTix.com and become part of the action every Thursday night as OVW Rise broadcasts around the world.
Come see me.
So if you haven't seen OVW Live,
Why not?
if you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
All the way from Canada, joining me tonight on Overdrive, none other than Northern Thunder. Yes. That's right. All right,
That's
London
right,
Lightning and the Storm, welcome to Overdrive. And welcome to Louisville to some extent, because being at OVW, it's been a couple weeks. How's that journey been so far? Because, again, I said all the way from Canada, but I guess I first want to know what parts of Canada, before I dive into a little bit more about Canada itself and your journey here. What parts?
We're from the capital of Canada, Ottawa. You might not know it. It's a town between Toronto and Montreal, the two most popular places in Canada. But I mean, we are from the capital. It is where the best wrestling is, and we just happen to find our way to Kentucky, where OVW wrestling and some of the best wrestlers in the world are. So happy to be here. Absolutely, it's been a journey for sure.
That indeed. When I first met you guys, you did mention to me that you did train your students from the dungeon. The dungeon.
That's right.
Storm, and elaborate a little bit on that?
Yes, London has done a lot of training up there in the dungeon in Calgary, and he has passed down the wisdom to me, myself. We are brothers.
Yes.
So we share everything in the family, including our love for professional wrestling.
That's just what it is. Professional wrestling at this point, this is our family business. So as much as the Hearts were and the Von Erichs, Lightning and Storm were next in line. So
that indeed. Okay. So I do see the similarities in just obviously your brothers. That was actually news to me. I didn't know. I thought you guys were best friends. You guys obviously have that chemistry. You guys bring the thunder, if you will. But as brothers, did you guys grow up watching wrestling together? When did you start training? All that stuff that brought you to where you guys are today.
Yeah. We started training very, very young. We went to a gymnastics facility, and we went to the gymnastics teacher, and we said, hey, can we bump here? And we started bumping on that gymnastics floor until we were old enough to go actually apply for wrestling school. And once we finally got to wrestling school, I mean, the journey's been, what would you say?
It's been amazing.
Phenomenal. It's amazing. It's phenomenal.
There's no
tremendous.
Words. Tremendous. There's no words.
Hashtag tremendous.
Hashtag tremendous.
Dang right. And the wrestling, the training doesn't stop just in the ring. It happens in the kitchen. And I don't mean eating right. I mean working holds in the kitchen. My mom might not like it, but that's how we go.
When you're cooking up some pancakes there, you got to grab on an arm rail. You can never stop chaining. It's very important. You always have to have the basics down. Yeah. That's what they do in Calgary. They teach you how to do it correctly.
Yes, I love
the technical side of professional wrestling. That's where we
I love the metaphors. Also, when you had your first match, I was commentating that match. So, of course, I wanted to find a little bit more about you guys and your style. And you mentioned Canadian strong style. So let's define that for everyone watching, because I still want to learn a little bit more about that myself.
Canadian strong style, it's a little unique because you got Japanese strong style, and then obviously there's British catch wrestling and all these other styles, but Canadian strong style kind of gets lost. If what you see from Bret Hart, Canadian strong style is it's wrestling what wrestling was meant to be, and that's just kicking ass.
Yes.
Okay?
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Kicking ass, that is Canadian strong style, and that's the best way to define it.
That's stretching people. That's locking in holds. That's submissions. That's technical, good old-fashioned wrestling.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wrestling, if you will.
Yes, wrestling. Thank you.
That's South audience.
You guys are, okay, a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun with you guys in this interview, but also when I first met you, I also said, what's your personality like? I mean, I can obviously catch what it's like. Obviously, I've known you guys for a little bit now, so I know your style, your personalities, but you also distinctly described to me fun but serious.
Oh, absolutely. We're always fun but serious. I mean, hey, it's good to have a little bit of fun out there. It's good to keep the morale high, especially in the ring, but at the end of the day, you got to win, and the only way to win is to take everything seriously. What do you think about that? Yeah, that's right. That's what he thinks about that. That's right.
Well, being from Canada, I grew up not too far. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't know if you guys knew that. We were talking about Louisville before. We were talking about college rivalries and just stuff about government stuff, licensing stuff. And I really didn't have much to tell you because I'm not familiar within Kentucky, Louisville myself. I just moved here a little over a year ago, but I've been coming down here for OVW for a few years. But as far as the States, how long have you guys been exploring or living within the United States? I know you've been traveling to Kentucky, but as far as training here in the States, outside of Canada,
I'll tell you, we had a long journey to get here. It was about a 20-hour drive. We came to the best, and that was OVW.
Yes.
But on the way, we did a lot of American landmarks. You know, we stopped at the stairs in Philadelphia to climb them, like our hero Rocky Balboa.
Oh, absolutely.
We stopped in Kentucky, right here, OVW. We wrestled in Kentucky. It was actually on the 4th of July that we had a match right here.
In Kentucky, 4th of July. Couldn't get more American than that. It was our introduction to what America is, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and God bless it, because it is incredible to be here and to get American culture.
And to get that OVW culture.
Oh, absolutely.
You guys bring a unique presence. Obviously, you have that chemistry being family. You saw that chemistry training outside of the States, out in the dungeon. I mean, obviously, that Canadian strong style we spoke of. And let me know, outside of just your technical skills, outside of the charisma that you bring to the ring, what else do you feel you guys can bring, or perhaps might strive or maybe even need to do to get up the rankings and potentially get into the eyes there of management to get into that tag team championship?
Tag team championship. Well, I heard there's a little.
Get it within the the realms.
Yeah, I heard there's a tournament. Will you hear anything about a tournament?
Yeah, I heard there was a tournament.
And I think the best way to become the #1 contender, Storm, I think it's to win a tournament.
Win a tournament.
And that sounds like what we want to do. So OVW Tag Team Cup, Tag Team Tournament, whatever it may be, we are coming for the gold, and that is what we will stop at.
That's right. Tournaments originated in Canada.
We definitely have our strong tournament here with OVW as well. You guys are an awesome, tremendous addition to the tag team division at OVW. Do you guys have a final message to potential competitors within the tournament?
Just beware, Northern Thunder's coming.
Beware. That's right. You never know when Thunder's going to strike.
You all got to be ready to take shelter.
Take shelter.
That is true. I love it. Gentlemen, Storm, London Lightning, thank you so much for joining us here on Overdrive. Looking forward to seeing what else you guys bring to OVW.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
We'll be back again shortly.
Business in the front, party in the back, but with Northern Thunder, it's party front and back. What fun, gentlemen. Young gentlemen and brothers. That was something new. Legit, I just found that out during the interview, too. They are awesome.
Gentlemen and brothers, yes. And they're awesome, so maybe you have more interest in them than that cheapskate Brandon Davis.
Sorry.
Yes.
No,
I don't know why you're obsessed with him, Linda. I mean, Steven still loves you for your beautiful professional self. He has pet names for you like Lola. He's not forgetful of your name.
Oh, please. That's not a pet name. That's just him.
We talked about it. In LA, there is nothing but harlots and whores and hussies and prostitutes and big fake Well, where were you on vacation, Linda?
I love LA.
You weren't. Oh my
that's
gosh.
Not where, I mean, that's not where.
Well, I mean, you fit the bill. You're gorgeous. You're professional. You're adorable. But Steven still loves you for Linda, as we all do. And Brandon Davis just sees some hot announcer that he has the hots for, so he can go after that title. Steven Still's right about him.
You're going to prove you wrong, Jessica. What has been going through your mind these past couple weeks?
What has been going through your mind? Why are you so hot and sweaty talking about Brandon Davis?
That's why. And you know what? Coming up, we're going to actually see a match with Brandon DD Davis. You know why they call him DD?
Why?
He's got that great energy.
Big double moves. I don't want to get
okay.
Again. I'm trying to.
We're going to get to the match with Brandon Davis and Boy Toy Troy. But you know, Coach Prime will be there at ringside too. Never know what can happen. He's got that whistle.
It's for big.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Coach Prime from You Wish, Ohio, and representing the only pros, it's Boy Toy Troy.
Carmen, I'm so worried we weren't going to hear the whistle tonight. I'm so glad Coach Prime is here so we can get everybody whipped into shape.
Let me tell you, I've yet to crack the bro code, but with that being said, these two men certainly have been impressive here lately.
And his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, the main character, Brandon Davis, BD.
Well, you can just hear in that ring announcement how smitten the lovely Linda Kay is.
Brandon Davis, the main character, certainly feels like has the world in his hands as he's looking for the three-peat here tonight against Boy Toy Troy. And
where's he going? Oh, look at that.
Of course, BD embroiled in a rivalry with Steven Steele that is arguably equal parts due to the Rush Division Championship and the affection of our broadcast colleague, Linda Kay.
Well, for sure, and you can see it. I think Brandon Davis is, I mean, obviously, why wouldn't you have eyes for him, right? Brandon understands, but, you know, I think he may have a little bit of ulterior motives, which I worry about a little bit, in trying to get into the head of Steven Steele.
Match officially underway here on Overdrive as Coach Prime already on the apron. I did have a quick moment to catch up.
Look out!
Prime, hold on. Davis staying one step ahead, swing and a miss from Troy. Back elbow from Davis. I did have a moment to catch up with Coach Prime, and he gave me his keys to victory here tonight for Boy Toy Troy.
All right,
One,
let's hear 'em.
utilize the experience advantage. 2, avoid the end game. And 3, and most importantly, avoid spoilers for Peacemaker Season 2.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you got to do that. You know, those are great keys to victory. But what Boy Toy Troy has to do is just continue to be the best body in all of OVW, and he's doing quite well right now.
Davis now has a hold of Troy, looking for the Irish whip. Troy sent to the corner, now caught. Oh, face first goes Troy.
Perhaps softening up that head and that face for the end game. which is normally the end game for BD.
Troy desperately trying to find his way to the outside, create some space here.
Coach Prime drawing one up here. Here we go. This is the play.
Troy, who has already lost 2 straight matches to Davis here in recent memory, does not want to make it a three-peat.
There we go. See, with each whistle and each stomp, it hurts just a little worse.
You think that's how that works?
I think so.
If anything, certainly adding insult to injury here on the outside. May rupture an eardrum, and hold on! Prime on the outside! Behind the official's back!
He was just calling a timeout. He's working a little sidelines strategy there, even for Brandon Davis.
Davis essentially finds himself in a handicap match here tonight. Shot to the midsection, ducks the punch.
Oh, it's definitely a handicap match when you got Brandon Davis and Linda Kay teaming up on.
Oh, will you stop?
Troy. I see the way she's looking out there.
The only difference being Linda Kay not asserting herself in the matchup here.
You just wait.
Spine buster!
Oh!
Almost, but not quite.
2 8/10 on that one, says referee Daniel Spencer.
Davis taking a moment to look to the outside to Coach Prime.
You mentioned Peacemaker there. Oh! With Brandon Davis, he has interviewed all the big stars, including OVW alumni John Cena, about that show. Brandon Davis is kind of living a double life, man. He's a superstar here at OVW and also a great interviewer.
It was My Chemical Romance that said this jet set life will kill you, but Brandon Davis is the embodiment of that jet set life off that top cross body.
Just like a jet coming off the ropes.
Spear!
Oh my!
Just about cut Troy in half.
What's he thinking here? Davis going up to the top, maybe?
Davis with his eyes set on the top, but cut off by Prime.
Coach just drew up a new play Davis was not ready for.
Coach Prime overstepping some boundaries here. They have to call a foul on the play, and now Troy drops down with the elbow. Troy looking to steal one.
No! Smartly, Troy dragging him to the center of the ring. He knows how long and tall Brandon Davis is. Don't want him to grab the ropes, but
and you see the frustration here from the Only Bros who thought that was enough to put away Davis. Davis still with enough heart to kick out at 2.
Wait a minute, here comes Coach Prime again. Is he caught? Yeah, he just threw in the red flag. He said he wants to.
No. Distracting the official. Oh.
Whoa.
Almost a miscommunication there.
You can't do that to Coach Prime.
With the drawing board.
Oh, ending!
Here is your winner, Brandon Davis!
The main character, the main event. Brandon Davis is now 3-0 against Boy Toy Troy.
Linda Kay looks on with hearts in her eyes.
Such a lovely couple.
Oh, come on. Linda and Jessica talking that girl talk.
There you have it, a victory for Brandon Davis. Just love that he came over. Even he stopped mid-action of what he normally does when he comes out to come over and kiss my hand.
Mid-action when he comes. So the BD comes up again. Of course, Linda, I know you love it when that happens, but he is nothing but what Steven Steele said that he is. So what do you think? Oh, what does BD stand for? What does the Steele in Steven Steele stand for? He's going to steal your heart, your big, beautiful heart.
I know that's wishful thinking on his part, your part, and some of the fans. I think that sometimes you want to see a different love story happen, but I'm telling you and everyone else, there is a different love story brewing, and that's between me and Brandon.
I don't buy it. I would not buy tickets to see that man just to watch him try to swoon over you. I mean, at least even Steven still has a pet name for you, Lola, Lisa. He calls you that out of affection.
Oh, sure. I believe that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just love the big BD. I know. Heard that about you, Linda. But you are glowing. I'm happy to see that you are glowing.
Yeah, I am also just getting hot thinking about it. Seems fun.
I just don't want to see you get your heart broken. Maybe we should have a conversation about what you're going to wear on this day. I have this like tracksuit or jumpsuit that's very concealing. It's beautiful. I think you should wear that.
You know what? After this, why don't we go have some margaritas like we tend to, and we'll talk about this date because it's happening no matter what you want or think.
Yes.
And that being said, everyone, thank you for joining us on another tremendous episode of Overdrive. Make sure to tune in and stay up to date, on all things OVW.
Brandon Davis.
OVWrestling.com.
The Big Dazzler.
And yes, that's what it stands for. Also, like, share, subscribe on all OVW socials, Facebook, Insta, X. Of course, we're on YouTube. We appreciate you watching, everyone. And all right, we're gonna have a little talk right now. Over some margaritas.
Yes.
We'll talk about.
And I remembered all the socials when you were gone. I didn't need your help. Totally pitched all those.
Yeah,
but
good.
Yeah, we'll talk about this date and tips from you coming up. Yeah.
Okay. See you guys next time, everyone. Let's go.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.